Welcome to another episode of This Is Anything Goes. Today is part 2 of the AC series, whereby we'll be replacing the aircon compressor on the Proton Inspira aka Lancer 08. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to answer a couple of questions that I got after the first episode of AC series went live. Alright, why am I replacing the condenser? Was it leaking? Alright, so let me tell you a bit of a history about what happened. The aircon compressor jammed and I had to replace that. Alright, so normally when you replace the aircon compressor, you might need to flush out all the other items, provided that the compressor oil inside is not too dirty. If it's black, then you have to replace everything. Flushing would not work. But in my case, the compressor oil was not black. It was actually a bit greenish, yellowish. So it was actually okay to flush. But since I'm actually removing the compressor, and the cost of changing the condenser and the cooling coil and the orifice valve is not that much higher. Actually, it's way lesser compared to the price of the compressor itself. So I don't want to run the risk of doing a flush on all the other items, put in the new compressor and sort of murder the compressor off. Alright, so if you have the budget, yes, change the whole set. If you don't, flush the other items and change the compressor. Alright, but in my videos, I'm going to show you how to replace all of them. Alright, so let's not waste time. Let's get to it. Okay, so to remove the aircon compressor, first off, we will need to actually remove the belt. So to loosen the belt, you can see where my spanner is. That's the tensioner, so we'll need to loosen it up. Okay. It's one loosen. It's two loosen. Okay, that's three loosen. Okay, then you can actually hand loosen it after you have loosened the bolts. Okay, so what you need to do is remove the aircon line. There's two of it. I removed the other one earlier. Then after that, just unbolt this and you can take the entire compressor out. Sorry, there's one more cable. Alright, so we have both the compressor out. Just for comparison's sake, let's have a look. Okay, so model QS90, model QS90. Difference here, number that's expected. Part number seems to be different as well. So both are having two different part number. One is a AKV 200M. Oh, sorry. AKV 200A851. One is a AKS 200A413C. So I'm not too sure what's the difference, but in terms of spec wise, it uses the same refrigerant R134A, has the same capacity 70 cc, DPH 3.53 for both, DPL 1.67 MPa, 1.67 MPa as well. Spec wise looks the same. Okay, and on this side looks the same. Alright, one's Mitsubishi, one's MHI Automotive Climate Control Thailand, made in Thailand. One is made in Japan. Well, should be able to use it, should be the same. Let's see, there's another code here which is also different. H852 H402AH. Alright. Okay. So what I'll do right now, okay, seems like I dismantled it wrongly, which is probably the reason why it was a bit more difficult for me. So as you can see, this compressor doesn't have a mounting bracket and this one does. Alright, so it seems that I was having a bit of a problem trying to remove this on the top here earlier, because it was actually blocked by this piece of metal over here, if you can see. Alright, so what I'll do is I will actually dismantle the old compressor from the mounting bracket. I'll install the mounting bracket first into the car, then I'll install the new compressor in. Alright, so yep, let's get to it. Let's move the new compressor aside first. Okay, so I already removed one bolt here, two more here, which is probably size 12, yes. Alright, and off it goes. And I'm gonna install this back after I clean it. Okay, first off we hand tighten, then we'll use the spanner to tighten it. Okay, the reason why we hand tighten first is so that it doesn't cross thread and actually destroy your threads, okay? Okay, once those are tight, we'll use a spanner and tighten it further. Then the compressor shall actually go in, and both this 1, 2, 3. The bolts are this long, alright? 1, 2, 3. Okay? See ya! Okay, after this is done, after you have bolted the bolts, what we'll be doing right now is connect back the connector, and then we are going to, as you see in the, earlier in the video, we are gonna put the belt back on. Alright, so it's the opposite of how we do it, so probably not gonna show you on the camera, it's the same. Alright. Alright guys, so that's how you replace the aircon compressor on the Proton Inspira aka Lancer 08. Basically not much in total, there's about 8 bolts only. Alright, 3 on the mount, 3 on the compressor, and 2 more for the aircon lines. Alright, I lost some of the footage, probably because I turned off the camera suddenly. That's why you don't see how I remove the bolts for the aircon line, but basically there's just 2 bolts. Anti-clockwise, loosen it, pull out the aircon line itself, and you got it out. Okay, so probably from the video you can see that like what I said, the compressor oil is greenish yellowish, so it's actually still very good. It's not black or dark brown, whereby that would require a flush of the entire system. But I'm still replacing the entire unit. Cost it doesn't cost much, and 1-time job is better than 2 times job, or 3 times, or 4. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to talk a bit about the compressor itself. So as we know, the original compressor from Mitsubishi costs a lot, probably 2K or 1K plus or something like that. Okay, so the compressor that I bought is made in Thailand. It's new. According to the supplier, is a OEM, original, so-called original, but it's new. It's not a recon unit or anything. All right. He suggested to me to get a new unit rather than a recon unit, because recon units tend to fail quite fast, and second-hand chop shops units, well, you don't know their history as well. So to save time, to save cost, let's just get a new unit, even if it's not original, or it is original as claimed by the spare part shop. Okay, so yeah, excuse me because I'm having a flu right now as well. Alright, so stay tuned for the next part, whereby we'll be taking off the dashboard. It's not part of the AC series, but yeah, it's one of the required parts. Alright, after that we'll be taking apart the cooling coil. That will be the fun and more technical parts, and that takes a lot of time. Alright, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like it. If you don't like this video for whatever reason, hit this button, and make sure to leave a comment to tell us how we can improve further. Alright, so as usual, please subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell button so that you get notified on our new future videos, and spread the love, share the knowledge, hit the share button. Alright, till next time, see ya!